let go and let God. I'd heard that phrase before, but it wasn't until this last year that I fully came to understand the depth of that in a personal way.
Why in the world did I think I could?
I'd always been the one with a plan. I'd always had it all together. In high school, I was the captain of the soccer team, multi-sport athlete, valedictorian. Coming into college, I thought I had it all together. Life couldn't be better. I'd been recruited to play soccer, and I was a part of the praise team at the local church. And then freshman fall, I met this guy. Now, I had never, ever thought that I was gonna be one of those girls that met her husband in college. That doesn't happen to real people. But he was awesome. He was a Christian, and everything seemed to be going well. Well, for a while. Everything was going according to plan. One time I even remember thinking to myself, how could life get better? What could possibly go wrong? If only I knew. This past January, I went out to visit him over Christmas break. And it was during that visit that the chandelier of perfection just came crashing down around me in a way that I had never imagined. We had been doing long distance for over a year, and things had been going well. He was a Christian. We barely ever fought. And after nearly 2 years of dating, we'd even talked about going ring shopping and what we were gonna do after we graduated and our future together. It was crazy. I remember one time even thinking to myself how picture perfect my life was looking. I mean, what could possibly go wrong? Over the course of the 10 days I was there, it became very apparent that the Christian guy that I had fallen in love with no longer had any interest in God. The guy who used to text me and ask how he could pray for me and send me encouraging Bible verses now said that he couldn't even stand to open up the Bible. Throughout the week, I tried to rationalize and fight back with God, saying, hey, we can make this work. But the night before my flight back, God made it very apparent that I had to break up with him before I left. You know that feeling you get in church? That gut-wrenching, I have to go up to the altar, convicting feeling. That was how I felt as I talked to him that night. I wanted to tell God no. I wanted to say, I love this person and this is my plan. This is the perfect ending to my perfect story. I loved him. My future was with him. God, what are you doing? I broke up with him that night. But one of the things God has taught me through this is that he's there for me through everything. And he has a plan for me that is bigger than any plan than I could ever imagine. But God blessed me and gave me spiritual peace. I knew, as awful as it was, I knew that I had done the right thing. I knew that is what God wanted me to do. And he gave me peace. And that night, I learned in a real way that following God is not always easy. It doesn't always mean having a perfect plan. It doesn't mean that life's gonna go your way. But I want you to trust me when I tell you that it is worth it. It was so worth it.
My whole world is caving in, but I feel you now more than I did then. How can I come to the end of
God's first, others are second, and I'm third.
I fall apart.